most in-depth coverage of high school basketball. The Score. Sponsored by Carpetland USA, Menards, Midwest Bank, and Western Illinois University.
Welcome to week 8 of The Score. March is right around the corner, but the madness is already in full swing. Plenty of postseason basketball to get to tonight as the road to state continues on both sides of the river.
This week, we watched 3 girls teams in Iowa punch their ticket to state, while 2 more in Illinois are in the Elite 8. But tonight, we focus on the guys.
Yeah, regional titles on the line in Illinois with some great showdowns, but we'll start with the familiar rivalry across the river.
That's right. Let's start at the Dog Pound. Bettendorf and Davenport West colliding for the 3rd time this season, 2nd time in just a week. 2nd quarter, Bulldogs with the lead adding to it. Caden Wilkins buries the 3. Home team up double figures. Next trip down, it's Wilkins kicking it out to Ben Kirchhoff, who drills the 3 of his own. Bettendorf up 22. West, though, would answer before the half. It's Idris Thomas knocking it away, getting it back, and then look out below. The dunk gets the Falcons within 14 at recess. To the 3rd we go, and Wilkins would continue to put on a show. The 3 right here, Caden Wilkins with the 3. Bettendorf up by 16. More from the Dogs. It's Wilkins again. This time finding Cole 0-5 for 3 in the corner. Bettendorf rolls in this one. We'll show you a final score. Dogs win this one 76-56, your final score.
Yeah, we went through it last year. We beat PV twice in the regular season and lost to them in the postseason. So I had a little bit of trauma going into this game, and I really wanted to make sure it didn't happen again, and we took the prep really seriously. We knew what we needed to do, and we came out and executed tonight.
We just came out fast and hard, and we wanted to get out there quick because we knew they were coming to us, and they wanted to get it back, so we beat them twice. We prepped, coaches prepped as well. We knew this was coming. We just had to get out and go.
I mean, we've come a long way. I mean, there's no doubt, and I think some of that was the strength of the schedule that we put together, and we took some lumps in the mid-season, but I do think it's paying off right now, and we'll certainly have to play better in a sub-state final than even tonight, but I know the guys are hungry for it.
Bettendorf will play with a trip to state on the line coming up on Tuesday.
Hey, let's go to the pit. North Scott hosting 16-6 Linn-Mar. First quarter action in this one. It would be Josiah Harrington going baseline. He'll muscle up and get that one up to go. Answers pushing the pace. Jamarian Reedus. Little hesitation, gets by everybody, blows by him for a layup. And it would be Kayvon Phillips. Quick little first step here. Right down Broadway, he'll go to get to the rim and for the layup. And then defense turns into offense. Harrington pokes that one away. Gonna go coast to coast as nobody stops the ball. Nice Euro step. He'll lay that up and in. 27-19 North Scott. And then more defense. This time it's Reedus. Jamarian Reedus picking out the pass, and look out. Throwing that one down. I smell maybe a play of the night right there. Lancers continue to share the rock as this time Phillips lays it up and in. North Scott is advancing with a 70-56 win.
Hey, to Pleasant Valley we go. The Comac champs hosting Cedar Rapids Prairie in their postseason opener. First quarter, Coy Kipper drive-in addition to David Gore's line for 3. Spartans grab an early lead. More from the home team and more from Kipper. The great look right here to Carter Unquist for the easy hoop inside. 7-2 start for the Spartans, but they weren't done just yet. Next trip down, it's Max Molaski with the nice pass inside to Kipper for 2 more. 9-2, Spartans feeling good, but they were just getting warmed up. Later on, the ball bounces out to Caden Rubel, who knocks down the 3. 12-4, and then it's Max Schmelzer with the nice jumper, getting the friendly roll at home. We'll show you a final score. This one all Pleasant Valley, 61-34. They'll play for a trip to state coming up on Tuesday night as well. Scores from the Iowa side, it is Iowa City West knocking off Davenport North, and it's Dubuque Senior doing the same to Davenport Central.
Regional championship games in Illinois. Let's start with the 4A defending state champs, Moline battling Bradley Bourbonnais. Maroons up 3. Braden Freeman drives to the rim and scores to make it 13-8 Maroons. Moline then goes on a 10-0 run. Marcus McQueen, corner 3 is good. It's 25-16. More Maroons. This time it's the freshman, Arthur Abbey. Right spot to get the loose ball. He'll score 27-25 at the half. Third quarter, Trey Taylor getting active, following the miss. He gets the long rebound, and then we'll take it strong to the rim, 34-32 Moline. But Bradley Bourbonnais would move in front on this it's Marcus McQueen to Brady Welch, a deep three. That's going to tie things up at 46. Back and forth they go. It's Taylor, another board, and put back for the Maroons. 50-49 Moline. 1.4 seconds left. Trey Taylor at the free throw line, tied up at 51. Second free throw is good to make it 52-51. But the final play of the game for Bradley Bourbonnais. They throw it down court. The tip over to a wide open shooter.
Oh,
the
boy.
shot goes off the rim and no good. Moline wins a third straight regional title, 52-51.
It's great, especially being in my old town and my old team. Coming here and winning it twice in a row against them, it's a great feeling.
Got to keep playing hard. Got to keep fighting every inch of the way. We got to keep making our goals to get all the way through sectionals, all the way super sectionals, and get to the state.
You know, we had big aspirations at the beginning of the year. There were a lot of people looking down our necks. You know, this one just feels good to get another regional title. You know, we got heart, grit, perseverance. You know, we got a lot of chemistry. Even with we bringing in 2 freshmen. I'm a transfer. We never played together before this year, so it says a lot about us.
And these guys have given everything. I mean, we lost so much from last year, and they just kept on coming and coming and coming. And I love this group. They've come so far and worked so hard. They deserve to win this game.
Moline advances to the sectional semifinal next Tuesday.
Let's stay in 4A. Rock Island battling Normal Community. Tough task for the Rocks, but up to the challenge early on. KJ Lamont with the pretty step-back jumper. We got a close ball game early on. A couple trips later, Rock Island goes back to Lamont once again. This time he drives and scores inside. He had a big game. Rocks, though, trailing early on. More from Rock Island. More tough play inside. Larry Olivier with the rebound and the putback. Rocks hanging around. More from Rocktown. It's Lamont, the kick out to Devontae Cartwright. He buries the trifecta. Rock Island could never get over the hump in this one. Lamont, sensational. Here's 2 more of his game high 29, but it's Normal going on to win this one. They knock off the Rocks, ending their season 62-46, so it's Normal and Moline coming up in sectionals. Let's go to 3A. Sterling welcoming LaSalle Peru to town. Sterling playing catch up early on as well. Lucas Austin driving baseline, getting that bucket to go, but it was a 3-point lead for the Cavaliers at that point. Second quarter, LP up double figures. Andre Claver to Lucas Austin, who finds Maddox Osborne for 3. That cuts into the lead. LP still up. Claver taking it himself in amongst the trees, getting that bucket to go. Got the deficit down to 6. Later on, it's Claver again taking this one and going to the rim. He would not be denied, but unfortunately on this night, it's LaSalle Peru going to Sterling and surprising the Golden Warriors. LaSalle Peru wins this one 68-54, your final score.
In 2A, Rockridge looking for their 4th straight regional title, battling Mercer County at Monmouth Roseville. Golden Eagles with a big first half. Lucas Collison drives to the net for 2. Mercer County goes in halftime up 16-9. Landon Wheatley shows off his range after the break. He drills this triple. Golden Eagles still lead 16-12. Collison wraps up the third quarter in a bow for Mercer County. He splashes the mid-range jumper to put his team up 27-22, heading into the 4th. With under 5 minutes left in the game, Rockridge starts inching back. TJ Wilson picks up 2 points. Golden Eagles up 31-29. The clock is ticking, under 40 seconds left. Caleb Cunico comes up big time from the pointer to tie the game at 36. That sends this one to overtime. Landon Bull misses the shot, and Carson Plenty is there for the putback to give the Rockets the 38-36 lead with under 3 minutes. Wilson adds 2 more to Rockridge's score, and the Rockets pull this one off in overtime, 43-40 over Mercer County.
Win this regional title. I mean, it feels great. We've been working all season through ups and downs. And, I mean, it just feels great to do it in this fashion. We were down most of the game, and we came back and ended up winning.
I mean, obviously we're pretty used to it in this organization, but it's still a great feeling, especially having a close game, knowing we can come out with those in the end. I was just glad we had the chance to keep playing because I didn't know we were going to be able to make the comeback. I'm glad we did, though.
This is the same situation we've been repping out the last couple of days in practice, every chance that we could get, and it definitely paid off. So there was no panic from us, from the coach staff, from the players. At the end of the fourth quarter, they looked at me and they said, "Coach, we got you." And all I can do is appreciate the way my boys got my back the same way I got theirs.
Rockridge will now play Peoria Notre Dame on Tuesday night at the Canton Sectional.
Sherrard looking for their first regional title since 2006, battling Macomb. Opening quarter in this one, it's Helen Anderson finding Carter Brown. He'll knock down that three-pointer. They're down 3 at that point. Then it's Rylan Carter going right around a couple of defenders, getting his mid-range jumper to fall. 6'5" at that point, Macomb in front. Then it's Jack Hattlestead driving the basket, getting the floater to go. Sherrard takes the 9-8 lead, and then Rylan Carton around a defender. The bucket and the bump. 13-11 at that point. Sherrard's season, though, would come to an end. 51-32 is the final.
Morrison and Princeton colliding for regional gold in Prophetstown. Morrison pulled the upset the end of the night, looking good in the first quarter. Deshaun McQueen drives from the corner, knocks down the short jump shots. Early lead for Morrison. Princeton coming back. Noah Laporte. Ball fake, drives, and gets this bucket to go inside, cuts the lead down to 1, but Morrison came to play early on. Chase Newman goes inside and kicks it out to McQueen for the triple. How about an 8-2 start for Morrison? Back comes Princeton with a little bit of defense. Check out the nice play inside as Laporte is there for the big block shot right there. Defense looking good. Then it's more from Morrison. Newman gets this one to go. They led 17-6 after the first quarter, but Princeton comes all the way back to the regional champs. They won a good one, 57-55, your final score.
To Spring Valley we go. Riverdale looking for regional gold, battling Seneca. Open quarter, game tied at 4. Dawson Peterson gets inside and gets the bucket to go. Rams with a 2-point lead. Later in the quarter, it's Jake Willems knocking down this three, and the Rams have a 9-4 lead. Still not done in the first. It is Paxton Cadu. Says I can do from 3 as well. Three-pointer making it a 12-4 game for Riverdale. This one close throughout. It's the Rams advancing with a 58-54
Halftime here on The Score. Up next, more regional crowns to give away in Illinois. And, of course, that one guy, Brian Stocking, he's got all your stats of the night. It's straight ahead right here on The Score.
Hi, I'm Brock Harding. When I'm back in the QC, I make sure to watch my Moly Maroons on Friday nights on The Score.
Marian Reedus. The steal and the throwdown at the pit. Just, it was so good. Let's see it again. This time we're going to slow it down. Elevation, throwdown. That is your play of the night. Welcome back to The Score. We've already seen so many teams win regional titles and advance to the sub-state, but there's 2 teams left that we haven't got to. This is a big one for a couple small schools.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's get to 1A. Anawan and Fulton going head-to-head. A great matchup at the Weathersfield Regionals. Third quarter, Fulton up by 4, adding to it. Trevor Theismann the bucket. It's a 6-point lead for the Steamers. Later in the quarter, Fulton up 6. Braden Brennan with the 3-pointer. It's a 9-point lead for the Steamers. Back comes Anawan though. Maddox Heitzler hits the 3. Fulton's lead down to 8. More from Anawan. It's Landon Park hitting the trifecta. Suddenly we got ourselves a 5-point game. To the fourth we go. A 6-point game. Brody Childs drives, gets the bucket. It's a 4-point lead for Fulton. But the Steamers would answer. Theismann gets the bucket inside. 25-19, low-scoring affair, but it's Fulton coming away. They're your regional champs. 30-28 is your final score.
Anawan came out, they were tough. It was a defensive battle, points were tough to come by. And, our guys just grinded it out, man. And sometimes that's the way you got to get it done. At this point, it's survive and advance, man, and that's what we did tonight. Obviously, we don't like them that tight, but that's the way it goes. It's a postseason. You got to take them how you get them. And I'm just proud of our guys. We battled, we grinded, and then we got the job done.
We're feeling good. I mean, we've been here before. Last year, went to the sectional championship, lost. But we're pretty experienced. We got 3 starters coming back. We're pretty good. We're sitting good.
Fulton will take on Hanover, or advances to the Hanover sectional. They'll play Pecatonica coming up on Wednesday night. The reason they'll play Pecatonica is because they knock off Galena tonight. 73-54, your final on that one. And A-Town's fine season comes to an end, 59-42. Of course, it's that time of the night. Brian Stocking, smile and all.
Okay, we have Pleasant.
I wasn't done introducing you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's here with your stockpile stats of the night. Now you go.
Okay. Pleasant Valley is going to their 5th straight sub-state final. They've made the sub-state final in 8 of the last 10 years. They're 10-2 at home this year. And the Riverdale Rams, my alma mater, they claimed their first back-to-back regional championships since 1975-76. Alex Kelly
Say that again. It's their first back-to-back?
Back-to-back since 75-76.
That's good, actually.
And Alex Kelly is the first Rams coach to win 2 regionals in his tenure since Jack Carby.
So when was Jack the coach?
He won his regionals in 1978 and 1984.
So what was Jack's middle name?
That I do not know, but I went to school.
Is that a championship ring? Or
I know it's my class ring.
Okay.
But his oldest son, I went to school with at Riverdale. He was he was a senior. I was a freshman.
All right.
And we were on Academic Bowl together.
You can't get this kind of stuff anywhere else. This is why you watch, or sometimes why you stop watching. Depends on what's going on. Hey, a big weekend of basketball, big weekend of wrestling. The ladies do take center stage in Illinois, and it's Iowa versus Illinois weekend. The guys will play in Champaign tomorrow, and then the ladies take center stage, of course. Illinois coming off that big victory against Indiana. The Iowa Hawkeye women coming off that loss to Indiana. So a lot to get to this weekend. We have Jordan Delp on the Score Sunday, the Alleman ladies on the Score Sunday, and a lot more. So keep it locked here to WQAD. Have a great weekend, Quad Cities.